Hello, champion patriots. John Lemme here, the founder of Conservative Business Show and the host of the CBJ Wilderness Podcast Show. We're coming to you live in beautiful West Palm Beach, Florida. One of our great friends. She's in from Michigan with her husband, Clint. Dr. Lee Tarver. You know, she's been a guest on my We the People Fight Back event. She'll be back once again. Been on my show numerous times. So we are having a great dinner tonight here.
We had a great dinner.
And she's running for
Michigan State Board of Education. Yes.
And this is her awesome marketing. I mean, this is great political marketing. Even before we get into the social justice-driven children's books, I want to ask you what this means. You're an expert about education and children.
Yeah, former civil rights commissioner as well. Yeah, social justice is a kind word when it talks about the issues of our day in terms of social equality and equity. And so when it comes to social justice warriors, the left, I call them the liberal left.
Yeah, that's right.
But there's a satanic left as well.
There you go.
That have decided that they wanted to hijack social justice for issues and areas to take over that for their agenda. So it's not a social agenda, and it's not social justice, it's the left justice.
You know what we should do? Let's actually read the title of the bookstore. So
Absolutely.
we're live. We're on the street in West Palm Beach, Florida, in City Square. It says, whatever this is, Rowe's Readery. It says a social justice-driven children's bookstore and learning center dedicated to critical literacy that promotes diversity and inclusivity. How much battery time we have on that? Because we have to explain this. So as an expert, Dr. Lee Tarver, who is phenomenal. So what does that mean?
So the promotion is you have children who are not necessarily white, but they're of pinkish and you know the black power and fight the power kind of book reading. But the social justice children's bookstore and learning center dedicated to critical literacy. Critical literacy is critical race theory. That children of color, black and brown children, are oppressed and white people are oppressors. And so that is the critical literacy that they're teaching here. And they also promote diversity and inclusivity, not necessarily for children of color, but of children who are transgendered or gay, and for their families, because we've got a gender diversity here.
Gender diversity support. And you guys, this is West Palm Beach, Florida, at the square across from the Cheesesteak Factory. We had a great dinner at Bellagio tonight. This is in West Palm Beach, Florida. We're 4 or 5 minutes from Mar-a-Lago. You guys will be Mar-a-Lago tomorrow with John and Maria. I mean, we're within 5 minutes of Palm Beach.
Transgender Day
That's
is
Transgender
here.
Day of Visibility Marketplace, April 2nd, 1 to 5. Transgender Day.
Pride on the block.
No, I'm not going. Yeah.
This is the issue that we are dealing with here in Michigan, and the reason why I'm running. You know, we have in Michigan a system set up by liberals, the Democrat Party, who have decided they will teach everything except for reading, writing, and arithmetic.
Say it again, please.
They will teach everything except for reading, writing, and arithmetic.
Why?
Because they want to control the minds of the children.
There you go.
In order to control their vote.
There you go.
In order to control their livelihood.
That's good.
And to control them. It is about control. Because if you keep them ignorant and illiterate, then they will serve you and serve you well.
Oh, wait, time out. Say it again, please.
If you keep them ignorant and illiterate, they will serve you and serve you well. And so that is the problem that we're seeing in our inner cities. I walk around Michigan with crime scene tape. I'm giving this to my brother.
That's good marketing.
So that he
you
would know
marketing.
that. It's a crime scene of what's happening. 92% of Detroit third graders cannot read. 92%, and Detroit teachers got bonuses, and the Detroit children were allotted $50,000. Well, in Flint, it was $22,500 per teacher to teach from home.
As a bonus check, just putting basically
for COVID
it's pay to
teach from home. Again, crime scenes. It is crime scenes in cities like even Lansing, where Lansing, Michigan children are the last. Lansing, Michigan, where I live, my husband and I live, is the 9th most violent city in America. BLM has taken over. And this is the result of what happens when BLM takes over your city.
It's starting. This is a seed.
This is what happens. You get to the young people. You don't educate them. You indoctrinate them.
That's right. What does that mean? We hear that word so much. indoctrinate? What does that mean?
So indoctrination is when you decide that you are going to take your mantle and your values, your lack of values, I should say, and you take your agenda and you make sure that everyone agrees with it. And if they don't agree with it, then you become bullies. You cancel them from Facebook and social media.
Shadow ban,
You shame them into believing that it is okay to live any kind of lifestyle with no repercussions, and you don't deal with the issues at hand. You don't tell the truth because you need to lie, because the truth will definitely keep people from going down the wrong road. And I will tell you, HUD Secretary Ben Carson said that there are three factors for poverty in America. One is dropping out of high school. We know if you don't educate them, they will not be able to graduate. If you don't educate, they won't graduate. So dropping out of high school, having a child before weddings, having a child before you're married, out of wedlock. And then the third one is not being married. And so we know these three things. It kind of
sounds like the BLM platform.
Right. We know these three things are against the BLM platform and what they have on their website. And yet they're not being taught. They're being taught how to masturbate in Michigan and other states. They're being taught to identify whatever gender they feel like that day. They're being taught to accept lifestyles that may not be reflected at their home, and to accept them at no matter what cost, because it's the right thing to do. And even these community standards, we want to respect everyone. I don't want to discriminate against anyone. I don't want to dog anyone out. I'm a sinner saved by grace, and I know that everyone who's listening to this has been on the eye of the Lord, and He died for you, and He rose again for you. So as far as I'm concerned, you are to die for. But your lifestyle is not going to be shoved down what the Lord has already established. Nor will He continue to allow crime scenes for His children.
Making political campaigning great again.
Crime scenes.
You know me. That's remember, this is great marketing because the liberals destroy everything. But come here for a second. This is amazing. Remember this bookstore here, and I want to show this. I mean, this is in the window, but this is huge. It says Transgender Day of Visibility Marketing. But I want to go here. It says Proud Parent, a social support group for parents, guardians of LGBTQ children and teens, which is lesbian, gay, bi, trans, queer. Even as I say that, it's sick.
Yes.
They're children.
The children.
We're not going to identify
the
anything. They're children.
That's right.
And if you let them be children and you do your job and teach children. See, I'm of the school of Ronald Reagan v. Air Traffic Controllers, where if you don't want to teach, then you're fired.
That's right.
That's where I'm at with respect to how we are to address these teachers and teacher shortages. We need good teachers to come back. Good teachers, please come back. And unions, we need to shut them down. Those teachers' unions are causing significant problems because they're not there for the children. They're there for the teachers, not for the children.
So you're a runner once again. Dr. Lee Tarver has been working for Republicans for years and is ready to work for you as your next state board of an education member. And I have to tell you, this is, if I was in Michigan, you have my vote. I endorse Dr. Lee Tarver 1,000%. She's a true American conservative who loves America. One of the greatest parts of tonight was you speaking to your 2-year-old grandson.
Yes.
That's America. I mean, that's America. You with your grandson, that's what we fight for. What's your grandson's name? Langston. That's what we fight for every day. Clint, come on here real quick. This the grandpa here. Clint.
This grandpa.
He's also her security and body. She got the Italian bodyguard.
My driver, security, bodyguard, photographer. He does it all.
It's excellent. But it's just a great night down here. We love Dr. Lee Tarver.
Amen. I love you and Christy. Yes.
Michigan, get the word out. Those in Michigan, share her platform, support her platform, and then they can.
It's under lindatarver.com. lindatarver.com.
You guys will see it. LeeTarver.com?
Nope, lindatarver.com.
LindaTarver.com. LindaTarver.com. You'll see the link directly below the video on the article we're going to publish. But this is such a good night here in America. Education is everything.
It's an eye-opening experience. I can't believe that I'm in the wealthiest city in the world. And I'm watching.
It's right here. Guys.
this here. You know, I want to plaster
It's
this.
true. You should. Yeah.
I mean, seriously, this is where it needs to be
That's
here.
right. That's right.
Because these are crime scenes.
And then guys, look at the building. I mean, this is, by the way, I believe this is George Soros funded. You can't pay for this kind. As a businessman, someone who wrote the book in capitalism, I run and make Capitalism Great Again University. You don't pay rent with $10 books here.
No.
This opened up during the shutdown. It opened up during the shutdown. I'm good.
We have to do better. And thank you for having me on your show. Thank you.
You're very welcome. But that's why we do what we do. I mean, this is why we have to expose. No, you're a Trump supporter, so we're good.
I am.
That's right. Trump USA, guys. We're live doing the show. Yeah.
There you go.
Woo!
USA.
I
No,
love
because I have my bag there. My wife, I'm doing a video. My name's John Lemme. I run one of the top podcast shows, and this is Dr. Lee Tarver.
Hi, I'm
Nice to
Lee
meet you.
for State Board of Education in Michigan.
Nice to meet
We're
you.
handing out tomorrow,
Pleasure
President
meeting
Trump from Mar-a-Lago, and we're doing a video in front of the BLM bookstore here in West Palm Beach.
Yeah,
So
we're
she
putting
saw
on that crime
she said, here
scene.
comes a book. I said, the guy's got a truck ride on. My bag is
We
fine.
played his course today.
You're awesome.
Oh, did you?
Good,
Okay.
Good. Thanks, guys. Keep supporting. Thank you. This is called Live on the Street Report. That's awesome. So, guys, God bless you. I don't know if these guys can support us. Go. Guys, good night. God bless you.
Good night.
See you soon. Thank you,
Bye.
Dr. Lynn. Thank
God
you.
bless you.
Thank you. Thanks, John.